interesting.
Sounds really, really good. We're celebrating street Indian food here. And if you want to try that recipe, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. Or if you want to try the Tarte tatin, we're getting it French here in the kitchen. SMS the keyword treats to 33650. Otherwise, over to you, Jeannie.
Thank you. Now, Nyota Parker is a fresh new hip-hop artist who reels you in with her subtle yet potent vocals whilst slowly throwing fire bars at you. She's been recognized by international art magazines such as ID as one of the key players in the Cape Town hip-hop scene. Now, after the release of her debut EP, Age of Enlightenment, and its follow-up, The Purification Project, she has trademarked herself a socially conscious rapper who blends jazzy rhythms and trap music, making a sound she calls Traz. Have a look at this.
Yes, I know I'm a millennial, I know you hope I fall. I've told you to your saying that he's better than us all. Though I don't categorize myself with all them other guys. How can you be owning thorns that you can't even find? Oh my, 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 oh my. Indoctrination, indoctrination, indoctrination. Messes with my patience, donation. Yes, our nation is failing to shun away all of our frustration. Indoctrination, indoctrination. Messes with my patience, donation.
Wow, what an absolutely beautiful voice. I actually read this meme this morning that said, behind every incredible woman is one hell of a story. And I think it reminded me of you when I was watching your soundtrack, because you are Irish, Congolese, South African.
Well, yeah, I'll now consider myself South African since this is my home, so yeah.
Yeah, but you were born in Ireland.
Ireland, Dublin in Ireland, and my mom's from Congo, my dad's from England. He's also half Irish, half English, but then I was born in Ireland, so it's like a weird mix.
Yeah, it's a good story. So you were exposed to hip-hop for the first time when you moved to South Africa. Do you remember that experience? Do you remember what the song was?
Yeah, no, I don't remember this specific song, but it was with my uncles because they would sometimes pick me up from school when my mom was like working late a bit, and then they would always be pumping like the newest like hip-hop songs by whether it's like Nicki Minaj or whoever, and then that's when I started like getting into like who are these artists and like learning lyrics and then writing my own and stuff. So yeah,
that is amazing. So I mean, did you have any other interest in music before that? Like, did you know that your path was to become a musician?
Like, I think before I was like 5 years old, I was always like, you know, singing and doing all this stuff, but I didn't really think my path would be in music until I moved here. So I was like, yeah, I was always like musical, because also Ireland is also like a super musical country. Yeah. So yeah, but now I know.
Amazing.
Now I know.
So what is your music, for people who don't know you, what is your music about? How can you identify your sound?
So it's all about, first of all, the message of my music is all about not conforming to society and breaking basically trends in the world and in this generation as well. Like you said, it's a mixture of trap and jazz, so like new age and like old school stuff. Yeah. So I call it Traz because I have a passion for both sides of hip hop and all like subgenres of that. So I like to fuse them all and just break boundaries.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
So you identify with non-conformist, non-binary. What does that mean to you, and why is it important for you to include that in your like personal politics in your music?
Right. So for me, what triggered this mainly is because people like to say female this, female rapper, femc and stuff. And to me, that just doesn't make any sense because you never female or male something, because I feel like that's just trying to put someone down to make male the standard of something when that's really not the case. Yeah. So that's where I'm trying to push the boundaries, where I'm not a female rapper, I'm not a femc, I'm just a rapper doing my thing.
So you recently toured the States. What prompted that and where did you go?
So it was actually an initiative between my mom, who's also my manager, and I. So I went to New York and Baltimore for the phase 1, and I'm going back in August/September for phase 2. It was mainly just to like branch out and bring my music across the borders of South Africa, because it's a message that I feel is needed in like all youth groups and wherever, not just in South Africa.
Sure. And you did really well. Like, you were so well received.
$50,000 as well.
Wow,
And just like a few other perks with labels or whoever wants to meet you, and a lot of, I guess, recognition. So, yeah.
But you've got a meeting lined up with Atlantic Records,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Like, you're relatively unknown in South Africa, and this is going to be a huge opportunity for you. What are you hoping will be the outcome?
Hopefully, like a partnership. I think that would be pretty cool. Just partnering in like distributing music as well as just, of course, having our like terms and conditions as well. But I think that'll be really cool.
Yeah. So you're obviously gigging in and around Cape Town.
Yeah.
So where can people catch you before you jet off to America to go sign a big international deal?
So I have a show happening on the 29th of this month, May. It's at Waiting Room on Long Street, alongside really cool artists as well. And there's one on the 20th of July, alongside Ricky Rick. So that's a show that's going to be happening also here in Cape Town. So yeah,
oh, that is going to be fantastic. We'll put all of those details on our website, Afternoon Express, so that we can go and support you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I can't wait for your performance.
Yes, thanks. I'm excited.
Thank you.
We asked you at the top of the show, what would you be doing this weekend if you didn't have any internet or Facebook along with you on the ride, which is something that we all rely on. I must not lie. So we've got Veronica, Naledi, and Palisa, who is a top fan, and they all say watching movies is what they'd be up to this weekend. But we've got someone else here, Untokozo, saying, I'd read. I enjoy reading and writing poetry and short stories. So if you're reading or if you're watching movies, of course, we are with you here at Afternoon Express. But after the break, we check out the innovative A9 processor on the latest LG OLED TV. Plus, we chat to another up-and-coming artist, PK Fusion. See you after the break.
Have you ever wanted to be a brand ambassador? To be the face of South Africa's favorite skincare brand? Well, now you can. Last year, I had the honor to be selected as the new face of Pond's. And if you think you have what it takes, simply enter by purchasing any Pond's product and visiting faceofponds.co.za to upload your photo, your bio, and the last 4 digits of your product's unique barcode. I am the face of Pond's. Are you?
back to Afternoon Express this fabulous Friday afternoon. Now, anyone who has done photography before will know that sometimes digital pictures or videos can look sort of grainy and rough, especially when they're shot with bad lighting. So that graininess is called noise, and it's very unpleasant to look at because it makes the image quite unclear.
Absolutely. Now, Jeannie, did you know that noise doesn't only refer to sound, but it also refers to the quality of the image?
Yes.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
I thought that noise is literally just like what you hear and like observe sensory with your ears.
No,
but
I often look at a picture and go, oh, it's just so loud.
I love it though, because algae has come through and made sure that the graininess of our pictures, especially if you take nighttime pictures, is clear and defined. So this week we've been looking at the algae's new OLED TV range, and another incredible feature is the computer chip that works like the brain of the TV. It's called an A9 processor, and this chip is able to pick up the grain on the image, and using the quad-step noise reduction, it's able to obviously actually remove the grain in real time and create a much clearer image.
So essentially, the OLED TV can enhance video images to look better. So if you want to experience this level of clarity for yourself, currently LG is running a fantastic promotion where you'll get free delivery and installation for selected OLED TVs. T's and C's do apply. And if you want any more information, make sure that you visit lg.com/ZA. I mean, I'll take any opportunity to look better.
Huge.
Lighting pixels. Only OLED TVs make perfect black. And perfect black creates perfect color. LG OLED TV.
Now, with gospel music as his background, up-and-coming artist PK Fusion's put his own unique style on gospel music and fused it with what he calls Afrofuturism. He is so passionate about spreading the goodness of the Lord through his music. So here is a snippet of his tunes.
In the atmosphere, going above for the stratosphere. You see, I'm determined to finally find that higher being, someone who's stronger than me. I made a stop by the Milky Way, but I get confidence. I see you love me more than the angels. I am stronger than the demons. You are higher than the mountains. You are higher than the highest. Yeah. You are the most high. You are the most high. You are the most high. Ooh, yeah. You are the most high.
Oh, I absolutely love your vibe. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So I want to know about your spin, your Afrofuturism. What does that mean?
It's just a mixture of sounds, you know. I'm inspired by different sounds. I studied music, I studied jazz, and the influence of different sounds, just putting it together and being able to fuse it with the Word of God just explains my sound.
Yeah, I loved your music video. It looks like you've got like Daft Punk, like a Robocop.
Yes, I've got
Having
a
a little
robot
Jordan
there.
there
That,
as
you know, and the robot in my video actually, for me, represents an angel, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, because, you know, I took the sci-fi, you know, that blurred line that people never talk about.
Yeah.
I took that and interpreted it my way, you know.
Well, that makes a bit of sense because, I mean, nobody really knows what angels look like.
No, they don't. Some people think they look like aliens.
Yeah.
Some people think they look like robots. So, you know, I just took the most common and, you know, explainable one and put it in my video.
Yeah. No, some people think angels look like lingerie models. I'm teasing you. So where did your love of music come from?
Ooh, you know, it goes way back. My mom was a lover, and she still is a lover of music.
Yeah.
And you know, she says I started nodding to Dolly Parton's music when I was still an infant.
Really?
You know? So that's
Listen,
when she
everybody
saw.
loves Dolly.
So that's when she saw that there's something there. And then from there on, I started singing Sunday school, from Sunday school, boarding school. Like I sang my way through life.
Yeah. And now why gospel in particular?
I'm from a very strict religious family, you know.
Yeah.
And I've been very... I've always wondered why things are done a certain way, you know. I was very curious. So back then, things were done in a certain way. People dressed it a certain way. People sang the same song the same way, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, I wanted to interpret the gospel my way, you know.
Yeah.
So gospel
being my background,
Yeah.
kind of, I had to fuse it with the music that I'm making.
Yeah. So do you think, like, when when you're a kid, like, I suppose religion and strict families can be seen as quite oppressive. But do you think if young children now listen to your gospel music, then it just opens up a different way of celebrating God?
Exactly, because I mean, like I said, gospel it is a genre on its own. You are expected to look a certain way, to dress a certain way, and with the style that I'm going for, I'm trying to tell people out there that you can be yourself. You are allowed to express yourself your way, the best way you can.
So what music do you listen to especially to formulate an inspiration for your own sound?
I listen to jazz music. I listen to a lot of Nigerian music. I think you can tell by there, and some local music, but mostly I listen to Nigerian music.
Amazing. So tell us about how you eventually got into the music industry, because you were studying sound engineering, you were studying music. How did you get your big break?
Well, sound engineering was a backdoor for me. Back then when you tell your parents I want to study music, they look at you funny. So I just said I'm going to study sound engineering, and then from there on, even when I was studying sound engineering, I was just singing. I never stopped singing.
Yeah.
So that was actually my breakthrough, because after studying music and everything, that's when I shot my first music video. And then everything just fell into place.
Amazing. So you're going to be performing Boitumelo for us. What does that mean?
Boitumelo means happiness. It is inspired by a verse in the Bible that says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." And I feel like happiness is a weapon. Use it, whenever you feel down, whenever people are attacking you, just look at the space around you, be content and be happy.
And your music video for Boitumelo is absolutely beautiful as well. Are you involved in every creative process of your music?
Yes, actually I'm studying film right now.
Oh, amazing.
So that's, I also have...
So do you do all your own videos? So while you're studying, you can use yourself for your own music?
No, I still get some help with my music video, but Dr. Frank is the one that actually shoots and directs my music video.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. It's really, really brilliant.
Thank you.
And best of luck with your amazing music career.
Thank you.
Now, we've been asking you from the top of the show, what would you be doing this weekend if you didn't have any internet or Facebook along with you? And we've got some beautiful messages here. A lot of people saying they'd spend time with their family and their children. We've got Siyanda here and Argi saying that they would spend time with their daughters and their children, going outside and having an absolute good time. We've got another one here from Promise, agreeing, saying that they would spend their time going outside because they wouldn't survive staying indoors. I agree with you, Promise. I absolutely am an outdoors kind of kid. But keeping it indoors, we're making a beautiful chicken and cheese Kathi roll with Chef Aya after the break. And we have PK Fusion performing live in the loft. Remember to connect with us and engage online and let us know what you would be doing this weekend if you didn't have any internet or Facebook. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. See you after the break.
One, two, 1, 2.
Boitumelo, I'm killing him with happiness. Oh, Boitumelo, I'm killing him with happiness. When you look at me, what do you see? Cute, sweet boy, maybe cheesy. Kibua felodilodila easy. Like life is so pretty. You see, it's not.
It's an add to cart kind of day, so stand a chance to win your share of 1 million rand with Manhattan Iced Tea. Shop online in April and May at www.shopmanhattanstyle.co.za to be entered into the grand prize draw of a shopping experience in Sandton City. The winners will be announced on 5FM's Tabooty Drive in June. Buy any Manhattan 500ml or 1.5-litre promotional pack. Redeem your code from under the label and earn your virtual Manhattan dollars. Ready, set, shop.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now performing a track called Boitumelo, which was inspired by life. Take it away, PK.
Boitumelo. Boitumelo. I'm killing him with happiness. Oh, Boitumelo. Killing him with happiness. When you look at me, what do you see? Cute, sweet boy, maybe cheesy. Kibua fellow easy. Like life is so pretty. You see, it's not easy. Seeing great doors shut on my face. Joko tata, when best friends walk away. Kanjani, Ketashina Mapella Kidiramadi. They don't know my story, so they ain't qualified to share my glory. No Makanjani, Ketashina Mapella Kidiramadi. Akiri, they don't know my story. They ain't gonna share my glory. No matter what they sing at me, no matter what they throw at me, no matter what they sing at me, I'm killing him with happiness. Happiness. Ooh, yeah. This life is full of lovers and haters. The street is full of doers and talkers. No matter what you do, talkers will talk. No matter how you try, haters will hate you. But keep your shine, please don't let them kill your vibe. Oh, 'cause you are blessed and nobody can deny you. It's a beautiful day and you know it. Don't give your airtime to nonsense. Work and play like a winner, and finally kill them with success. No Makanjani, Utashina Mafella Udiramadi. I get they don't know your story, so they don't qualify to share your glory. No Makanjani, Utashina Mafella Udiramadi. I get they don't know your story. No matter what they throw at me, banta like a mafuku. No matter what they swing at me, no matter what they throw at me, banta like a mafuku. No matter what they swing at me, Boitumelo, 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 Boitumelo. Happiness.
Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
I mean, after all that dancing, I've for sure worked up an appetite. I don't know about you, Chef Aya, but ngilambile. Now, Kathi rolls are popular street food style Indian flatbreads that originate from Calcutta in India. Now, there are many varieties of this delicious wrap, although the original form is roasted skewer kebabs wrapped in bread. Sounds so delicious. But our chicken and cheese kata rolls are definitely the best. Now, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe. SMS's cost R1.50 and free SMS's do not apply. This sounds so good.
Yeah, it definitely sounds so good.
I love my carbs, I love my cheese, but most of all, I love my meat, I love my protein. And today we're knocking it out with some chicken.
Yeah. And also, I'll be letting you know how also to have it differently if you're not a meat person.
Oh, yes.
So basically, Kathi, I'm more like a roti, if you can see. And I'm going to show you how to quickly now make the mixture together for our Kathi. So basically, I've got my flour here, a touch of salt.
Nice.
And we're going to be using cheese for ours, because normally you can use butter.
Okay.
But I'm using cheese so that you can, you know, cheese also has a lot of fat in it. So instead of like using butter and wasting out butter, why not use cheese to kill two birds with one stone?
It's a beautiful substitute. What cheese are we using here today?
So we're using Clover Tasses now, which is a nice, smooth, light. It's semi-hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But of course, at home, we can try any variety of cheeses, any cheese that you love, whichever strengthen or weakness your cheese you love it, whether it's mild, of course, and hard, you can try it. Today, we're trying without Tasses, and you've just added
I just added water now. So basically, it's 4 ingredients. It's more like making a roti, basically, as I said earlier on. Okay. So what you want to do, you want it to get into a nice form of like everything combined together, the liquid and all the dry ingredients. And then after that, you can just roll it down.
How do we know when our consistency is right? How do we know that we're getting it close to, to this beautiful
So what happened is you have to mix it all together like what I'm doing now, and then after that you put it down on the table to knead it.
Okay.
So the kneading will help you get to a process of what you have now there with you.
Because this looks a lot firmer than what we have here, but I love it because we can always fix it.
Exactly, but also you must understand with that one, we had to like let it rest for 30 minutes, which is what we're going to do with this one as well.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's why it looks so nice and soft and smooth around.
Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, helping us put this beautiful meal together is Clover. And to get this recipe sent to your device, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. Remember, SMS's costs
$1.50.
Yes, and free SMSs do not apply. Chef Aya is on the ball this Friday. It's a Friday, but of course we are making delicious food here in the kitchen. Some Indian-inspired street food. It looks really, really good.
So, exactly. So now that I'm done with this one, I'm going to let it slide aside for 30 minutes in the fridge. And then this is the one that we prepped earlier on. Look at how smooth it is.
Beautiful.
So the idea you want to have here, I'm going to cut them into slices, and then after that, we're going to start rolling it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do the 2 for now.
Let me help you. I want to learn and get this good.
Okay.
Because I want to try this at home. So I roll it into a ball, and then I flatten it into...
Exactly, and then I'm going to use... That's perfect. And then it's more like making your pizza doughs at home.
And then, of course, you go in with
the rolling pin.
Rolling pin.
So you don't want to make them too big, because the thing is with the Kathi, you have to be able to hold it in your hand and like walk around eating it. It's a street food, so you don't want to be like...
So here, convenience is key. You need to eat it on the go, and it needs to be as much flavor, as much texture as possible. I love that. Okay.
And also, you can stuff it with whatever you want to stuff it with. You can get veggies, mushrooms, potatoes, eggs in the morning. So it works for everything.
Yes, you did mention that there are veggie options. So if you want it for breakfast, lunch, or supper, basically this Kathi roll is for you. Sounds really, really good. Okay, Chef Aya, so how long do we keep it in the pan for?
So with the Kathi, you have to like put it in the pan and it will start bubbling on top, as you can see now. As you know, when you're making pancakes, you kind of like get bubbles, and then when you know it's bubbling, you turn it around.
Nice.
So now we're gonna leave it there for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then after that, can you see the bubbles here?
They're starting to swell up a bit.
And then you're just gonna turn it up, and then when you're turning it upside down, it's gonna be nice, golden, delicious on the other side.
Well, hopefully it's golden delicious. It looks good though. And of course, we have to fill this Kathi with something good. And I see that we've used chicken and cheese today.
So earlier on, we made our chicken curry on the side for it. Our tikka chicken. Smell this.
It is my favorite. Coming from Durban, everyone knows that I'm a chicken fan. And at least said a chicken fan. And this looks really, really good. It also looks filling.
It does. Look at it. I'm going to do like a short one quickly for you, and then you can play around as well. Okay. So you don't want to put a lot. It's going to drip on the side as well. So you just roll it like that.
Oh, nice.
Like that. Look at that.
That's so simple, Aya.
And then if you want to play around with it, we can use these wraps to wrap it around, and yeah.
I see that you also have a cute ribbon here.
Exactly.
Cute. Well, you can use a ribbon or you can use a string to keep it all together.
Look at that.
I already picture myself having a dinner party and making sure my guests grab one on the way in. This seems like such a delicious starter.
Are you good at wrapping ribbons?
Oh, of course. I'm a good gifter, Aya, so I'm really good at this. This is kind of cute.
It is, and it's
How
also,
is that,
it would work perfectly for like also, you know, a cocktail party you have at home, or you know whatever you have.
Nice.
And that looks beautiful. Look at it. And then this is our Kathi.
It's
Wraps.
super easy, super quick. I see that already here it's starting to golden brown, which I absolutely love. Thank you so much, Chef Aya.
You're welcome.
Later on, we're making a dessert.
We are actually, we are. Are you into your apples?
Yes, I'm into apples. I love an apple tart. So I think that this is something close, ne?
Yeah, very, very, very. Actually, it is apple tart.
It is an apple
in
tart.
a different way. You know, it was created by these two twins who were so tired of having the normal traditional apple tart, and then they made a mistake when they were
Let's
trying to make
leave
it.
all
Actually,
that information for later. Oh, Chef Aya is showing off here in the kitchen today. We're going to leave some of the facts about that meal later on. Remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to your device. Here's a quick reminder on how this delicious meal is made.
Made with love by Clover.
That looks so delicious, and I can't wait to try that at home. Now, we've been asking you, what would you do this weekend if you didn't have any internet or Facebook? We've got quite some interesting remarks here and quite some interesting perspectives. People are saying, Wandawara says, weekends would not be the same, which I kind of agree, but they would go out with friends and make time for the family. Regardless whether it is internet, whether there is internet, you need to be spending time with your loved ones because there is no such thing or nothing thicker than water, of course, or rather, there's nothing thicker than blood. Ne? That's how it goes? Yes, that's the one. Now, deliciousness, more deliciousness after the break as we prepare a super yummy spiced pineapple tartan. And plus, Chef, Ayanda Tabete shares her tips on keeping radiant skin after the break, which is something that I'm definitely taking notes on. See you after the break.
Our guests on Afternoon Express fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the guests of Afternoon Express and fly Mango.
Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express on this Friday, where English, or George, kind of got
What were you
me.
saying earlier on?
Aya's-
water and blood.
Aya is starting. I had a little bit of a moment, but you know what, Aya? Blood is thicker than water. You
It
see,
happens,
I kind of know a little
Well, because I
something,
helped you out. I helped you out, so come on.
I can't believe him. Anyway, the combination of spices and apples makes for a divine tatin. Now made with just a few ingredients, this recipe is ideal for an after-dinner treat and is guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser. Now SMS the keyword treat to 33650 to get the list of ingredients and recipe sent straight to your device. Now it is a Friday, and besides a little bit of beef, a little bit of animosity in the kitchen, we're coming together with a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Chef Aya, what do you have for us?
So for our beautiful spice Tarte tin, today we're going to be starting with the sauce. So basically, a Tarte tin is it originates from apple tart flan.
Nice.
That you know grew up eating when you were young, and even now a lot of people still have it. And basically, these twins were so tired of having the normal one, you know, and then they messed around in the kitchen, and it came out like that, and then they were like, why not?
Well, I am not beefing with these twins because this is absolutely delicious. I see that you're adding your sugar into
So I'm starting with my brown sugar. It's very important to use your brown sugar, as you also want that nice golden brown color on your Tarte tin when you're done.
Okay.
And then also I'm going to be adding my burnt butter. So this is just normal butter. You have it on your pan for like less than 5 minutes. When your pan is hot, you just add your butter up until it burns out.
Okay.
It gives it a nice and nutty, very fragrant flavor to it.
Smoky kind of flavor. Oh, I like that. Okay, brilliant.
So a
and
bit
does
of
that
this.
help balance out the sweetness from the apples?
It does, in the sense of apples. They go very well with butter, and life for me, basically, it's nothing without butter. So I put butter in everything, and then I'm going to put a touch of vanilla essence in here.
Nice. Okay, brilliant.
So,
obviously, we're looking for a very creamy dish here,
Exactly.
very nice and succulent type of different, and play with flavors.
Exactly. So I'm going to be adding. You can play around with the different spices that you might want to put in your sauce, because a lot of people like to play around with different spices on their sauces, like chili. Even.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm using nutmeg here, and you don't want to put a lot of this nutmeg. You want to just a dollop. And then I'm going to put my cinnamon stick in here and my star anise. I'll let this cook for like a good 4 to 5 minutes, but on low heat. And also, one important thing that I always tell people when they're working with sugar, never taste the caramel using your finger, or you'll lose skin.
You will lose some skin because you'll burn, of course. So, of course,
Exactly.
use your kitchen utensils. Obviously,
Exactly.
safety first in the kitchen. And if you want to try this recipe at home, SMS the keyword treats to 33650. Now, I love the fact that we're playing with flavors here.
Yeah.
I've never tried to make a tatin. So the whole time I've been struggling to say tatin, and the whole time I've been saying the tan.
Because yesterday we were playing around with the dumbolo. Now it's a ta-ta-ta.
I love that we're having fun
awesome.
in the kitchen, of course, not taking it too seriously. But if you are a strong foodie, I wish I was a strong foodie. You want to get this right, and you want to get the recipe right too. So Chef Aya, you're putting out some cute little holders for us.
So these are, so you can use any type of holders you have, because now we're doing a lot of individual ones, and because I also want you to do some on the side. So we're using this. You can use a muffin tray, you can use a normal tray. So basically what you do, you spray cook with these, with a spray cook, and also the first thing first that we're supposed to do, well, we did it already.
Yes.
Your oven on 250 degrees.
Beautiful.
Right. Okay, you spray cook this, and then you take, we've got some apples done here already.
That's already done. So we can just put the entire apple into it. Okay, brilliant.
All right, what's going to happen is you're just going to flan them easily here. They're nice and smooth. Look at that color.
And is there a reason why you're leaving some space between where you start cutting and where the apple starts?
So the idea is to flan them.
Okay.
So when you flan them, you don't want to remove anything. You know, everything has to be intact.
Okay.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
And then you just add a bit of the sauce.
So
when it's done on your thingy.
So I feel like, is this fanning or flanning?
Flan. Flan.
Ah, to me it looks like a fan, Aya.
No, it's flanning, it's food.
No?
It's food. It's not domestic equipment.
Okay, Chef Aya, if you say so, you're the expert here in the kitchen. Now I will not debate with you. This looks good though. So then we put our pastry on top.
Yes, and then you kind of have, you kind of want to fold it inside there, so that when you take it out, it just all falls out together.
Okay.
And if you don't want to use puff pastry, you can always use phyllo pastry.
Oh,
which
brilliant.
is very nice. It has a light layer.
So I'm cheating. I'm just using my fingers to kind of put this
whatever
in here. I'm having fun in the kitchen. This looks really, really good. As soon as these are done, you put it in the oven for how long?
You put it in the oven for like 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. So, of course, this kind of looks a little weird, but as soon as they're done in the oven, we put them upside down.
Yep.
And as soon as they're done, they look this gorgeous. They look this delicious.
And then you can serve them with a scoop of ice cream, or some custard on the side, or yogurt, or just plain
Brilliant.
cream. Yeah.
Okay, so whilst I'm adding up the last little ingredients, over to you, Jeannie. Remember, SMS the keyword treat to 33650.
Voila.
I'm definitely going to be SMSing because that looks delicious. Now, Ayanda Tabete is known for many things, one of which is her radiant skin. So to help you get ready to be the next face of Ponds, she is sharing some of her skincare secrets with us.
When your skin is healthy, it shows in the way it glows. As a public figure, I always try to look my best, and these are some of my favorite skincare secrets. Cleansing. The first beauty rule is cleansing every morning and night, as it removes dirt, dust, excess oil and makeup residue, which could end up clogging your pores, causing a dull complexion. I use the Pond's Perfect Color Complex Facial Foam, as it contains pro-vitamin B3, which is known for its dark mark reduction properties. The gentle foam cleanses deeply into the pores, leaving my skin feeling soft, smooth and sparkling clean. Hydrate. My second rule is to keep hydrated. I also use a moisturizer that will hydrate my skin cells deep inside. I love the Pond's Perfect Color Complex Beauty Cream, which both hydrates my skin and reduces the appearance of dark marks. Do you want to join me and become part of the Ponds family? Enter to become the next face of Ponds.
Oh, I just love that girl. She's honestly one of my favorite people in the world. So do you have what it takes to join the Ponds family and be the next face of Ponds? All you have to do is purchase any Ponds product, visit faceofponds.co.za, fill in the entry form, last 4 digits of your product's barcode, and upload your selfie and bio. Good luck.
We promised you a music festival this Friday, so after the break, we've got Nyota Parker performing live in the loft. And remember to engage with us on our social media platforms and let us know, what would you be doing this weekend if you didn't have any internet or Facebook? Me, basically doing nothing. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. See you after the break.
To book your stay with SA's coolest hotel brand, visit protea.marriott.com today.
Express yourself.
One, two.
We are the children of the sun. When the stars glow, told the planets better run. When the world implodes, you better know that he's the one.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and here in the loft we're all about raw talent and bringing to you live and direct. And I think that there's no better challenge than an on-the-spot freestyle challenge, and Nyota's up for the challenge. Do you think you've got something that you can kind of bring to us?
Yes, I do. I feel like I have a topic to talk about.
What's the topic on?
Gender. It's about gender. So,
well, definitely topical, and I think that you're right on trend. I want you to kind of spit to the viewers, give them something to look forward to this weekend. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
And hit it, girl.
Yeah.
Don't bring your standards here, go set it in the sunken place. Don't bring your expectations here, I'm running in another race. Don't female rapper me, don't ever Western standard to me. Why is bringing gender in the only way your eyes can see? Are you so narrow-minded? Are you so binary? Are you so stereotypical that all you do is typical? You're not an individual, so you get mad when we can't withstand a man or anyone who's destructing the plan. I could go on, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
I mean, you are so fluid in the way you spit your rhymes. You are so vocal. And of course, you are so on-trend and meaningful. And besides that freestyle, you're about to sing a song called What You On About.
Yeah, What You On About.
What's the song about?
It's all about people not having a foundation for what they're really talking about. They don't know what they're talking about nowadays in this generation. They're just speaking. They're just speaking, but they're not saying anything.
Especially,
really.
I feel, with the social media generation, everyone has those Twitter fingers, but no one's really saying anything of substance, anything that you're willing to hold on to and learn from. Absolutely.
Exactly, and that's what it's about.
Thank you so much for offering yourself as the voice of the generation. Now, Nyota's music is all about inspiring people to create their own trends instead of having to feel it and kind of fit in a weird kind of way. Now, performing a song called What You On About. Nyota, ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah. All day you could talk about nothing. Hey, let's go. What you on about? What you on about? Yeah. All day we could talk about nothing. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. We are the children of the sun. When the star explodes, all the planets better run. When the world implodes, you better know I'm the one. When you plant your seeds, you better know I'm keeping one. Whether you get hurt by a thorn or a rock, I know you went for the warmth that shows at the top. Misguiding your fingers, you were stabbed in the back. Ignore these minerals and nutrients that you lack. All day we can talk about nothing. All day we can talk about nothing. All day we could talk about nothing, but I can still tell that you're fronting. Yeah. All day we could talk about nothing. All day we could talk about nothing. All day we could talk about nothing, but I can still tell that you're fronting. I keep myself quiet, but my thoughts loud. So what you on about? What you on about? I keep myself quiet, but my thoughts loud. So what you on about? What you on about? I keep myself quiet, but my thoughts loud. So what you on about? What you on about? I keep myself quiet, but my thoughts loud. So what you on about? What you on about? What you want about me? I'm just a diamond in the rough, cause I just wanna be free. And when I've had it, it's enough. And you remind me of something all constant. You felt it sound like the Bronx when you're from the motherland. I don't understand what you tryna hide when you tryna hype us. Nah, I ain't gotta lie, but it's not your style. I don't know what kind of crowd you're tryna attract. Perhaps the ones ashamed and not afraid of hosting the whack. Perhaps the ones already doing it and claim they got facts. You got their backs to any second, now they fade to the back. They mean jack to you. Just admit the dollars, you don't wanna hear it unless they talk about the commas. I'm about to run the game, and I do it with no ballers. You don't need to ask me questions for me to give you some answers. You don't need to ponder no longer, I never felt stronger. If up to me, I would've made you grow a little fonder. You under pressure, I can see it in your leisure. I mean, who would watch the boots who hustle just for pleasure? I mean, who would swap the truth out just for beats? I mean, who would take the jewels out of the treasure? Man, I only trust the hustle starting on the streets instead of paying your way up so you don't have to compete. It's really funny when I'm hearing all these stories about the rappers saying they deserve all the glory. It's boring. All day we could talk about nothing. All day we could talk about, ayy. All day we could talk about nothing, but I can still tell that you're fronting. I keep myself quiet, but my thoughts loud. So what you on about? What you on about? I keep myself quiet, My thoughts loud, so what you on about? As seconds go by, I don't risk myself being swallowed by the night. I don't wanna risk being given to the light. Gotta stand up, don't be eaten alive. As minutes go by, I don't risk myself being swallowed by the night. I don't wanna risk being given to the light. Gotta stand up, don't be eaten alive. Hey, let's go. Hey, what you on about? Hey. All day we could talk about nothing. All day we could talk about nothing, but I could still, that's your fronting. Hey, all day, yeah. What you on about? What you on about? Hey, what you on about? Hey, hey, what you on about? Yeah.
Wow. Yay, fantastic. Well done. Come and have a seat. You are so
I call that
sweet.
conscious, like conscious rap.
Yeah.
Not speaking about anything, but speaking about the things that matter.
Yep, that's my vibe.
Love that.
Thank you so much for being here today. I think you guys are absolutely incredible.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Do you guys have any gigs coming up this weekend quickly?
Next week, Wednesday, 29th of this
May.
month. Yeah. Waiting room. It's called the Shapeshifters event, so I'll be alongside a few other cool artists.
Very nice.
Love that.
Your next gig?
Now my music video is just dropped like last week. Video Melo on YouTube. Please check it out.
Beautiful. Love that. All those details, of course, will be on our Afternoon Express website. Thank you so much for coming through to The Loft. And ending off our Friday on a musical note, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us. We absolutely enjoyed spending our week with you. So now on Monday, we meet brand influencer and maternal health advocate, Olwetu Leshabane.
Love her.
That's going to be amazing.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Mother of
incredible.
3. Huge. Love
We
it.
can't wait to have her in the loft. So have yourself a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Until then, good night and God bless.
Bye.
And happy eating.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.